Hello everyone. Once again, welcome to Transportation Engineering. I am Dr. Sai Sahitya, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Civil Engineering, VIGNAna JYOTHI Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad. I came back with another topic in transportation engineering, like classification of roads, which is the most important topic, like how roads are classified and everything. We will look in detail. Let's move on. Classification of roads. There are different types of roads. We'll see in each category how roads are classified based on the weather. Based on the weather, how roads are classified. They are classified as two types. They are all weather roads, fair weather roads. If we can see all weather roads, these can be useful for all kinds of weather. Whereas fair weather roads, they have traffic may be interrupted during only monsoon season. In rainy seasons, we cannot use like earthen roads. They may get skidding. All those may happen. So based on the weather, there are two categories. What are those? All weather roads and fair weather roads. Next, based on the type of carriageway or road pavement. Type of carriageway. Carriageway is nothing but the path on which the traffic movement takes place. It is called as carriageway. Those are new to transportation. I am introducing the term like carriageway. What is nothing but the path where traffic movement takes place. There are so many components of the road like where traffic movement will not take place, but I am here want to specify that carriageway is nothing but the path where traffic movement takes place. That is called as carriageway. Based on the type of carriageway, they are classified as two types again, like paved roads and unpaved roads. Paved roads like hard pavement surface will be there. Those are called as paved roads. The other one is unpaved roads, whereas only rough surface will be there which has no hard pavement. Next, based on the type of pavement surfacing provided. Pavement surfacing is of different types. Nowadays we can see white topping, cement concrete surfaces and all those. Surface road and unsurfaced road. Surface road is like provided with bituminous concrete or cement concrete surfacing. Unsurfaced roads which are not provided with bituminous or cement concrete surfacing. These are some of the categories of roads. Next we will move. Please remember what are the three categories discussed here: based on the weather, based on the type of carriageway or road pavement, based on the type of pavement surfacing provided. Next we will move on. The most important classification of roads, like based on the location and function. This is the most acceptable classification of roads which we are following in India. In entire India, we are following the same classification. This is the most acceptable classification and important classification, which is also called as Nagpur Road Plan, which is given by Nagpur Road Plan, India classification. We all know that the roads in India are classified as national highways, state highways, major district roads, other district roads and village roads. These are the 5 important types of roads we have in the India. First one is national highways. These run through the length and breadth of the country. These will connect different states, different countries. Okay, these are the national highways. Connects state capital cities to the national capital city. We all know the national capital city is Delhi. All state capitals will be connected with these NHs. We all know NH. NH is the symbol for national highways. So these will connect to the national capital city with a minimum speed of 80 km per hour. Next, coming to the state highways. These connects important cities of the state to the state capital city. Every state will have a capital and all these cities, inside cities will be connected to the state capital city. These gives access to the NH. These will be connected again to the national highways. These are called as state highways. Next, the name itself describes that this is the major district roads like MDR. These connects to the state highways. These connects neighboring district headquarters. Every district will be there. Each district will have a headquarters. All these are the headquarters will be connected with the major district roads. Next, coming to the other district roads. Connects important towns within the district of district headquarters. These are other district roads which are less populated than major district roads. The last one, we all know that the other thing is village roads. Roads lead to the nearest town. Villages are connected with the nearest town and also connects to the important areas of the villages. Villages will be connected with these roads. Next, if we can see this figure, if we can see, observe the difference between national highway in the first one, which is also called as expressways. We can also call it sometimes as expressways. Next, the second one shows the state highways. The third one is the major district roads. And the last one is the village roads, and other district roads will almost look like the same. So other district roads, major district roads, state highway and expressways. We can observe the difference with the road construction and also road scenic views. Okay. Next, modified classification of roads is given by the Bombay Road Plan. Modified classification of roads is given by the Bombay Road Plan. After the Nagpur road plan, Bombay road plan has given some classification of roads. Why Bombay road plan has given? In this Bombay road plan, we have primary system, secondary system and tertiary system. In primary system, there are expressways and national highways. In secondary system, state highways and major district roads. Tertiary system, in tertiary system, we have other district roads and village roads. In primary system, what is introduced? Expressways is introduced in Bombay road plan. The difference we can observe from Nagpur road plan and Bombay road plan is like expressways is introduced in this system. In this Bombay road plan system, why it is introduced? When we go back to the last series of transportation engineering, highway planning and development, we discussed that in the second Bombay road plan, there was a target of constructing 1600 kilometers of expressways. That decision was taken in Bombay road plan. So this Bombay road plan classification introduced us this expressways. Expressways are, what are those expressways? These are superior types of access control roadways. Entry and exit are controlled by ramps and it has great comfort and safety. These are having more high speed than the national highways, national highways. The other roads are same. We all discussed in Nagpur road plan. National highways, state highways, model district roads, other district roads and village roads are all same. The thing which is modified is expressways. Okay. Next, after the national highways, expressways all are constructed, we are coming into the city, urban classification of roads. After coming inside the city, urban is nothing but, urbanization is nothing but which will happen inside the city. These are arterial roads, subarterial roads, collector roads and local streets. These carry major traffic within the city. These connect urban centers, limited access and higher speed. They have limited access and higher speed. These carry major complete traffic inside the city, arterial roads, and these have connection with the national highways also. Okay, then coming to the next road is subarterial roads. These support arterial roads. These distribute traffic to the collector roads, moderate speed and access control. These have little bit speed less than the arterial roads. Okay, then the third one is the collector roads. If we can see collector roads, what these collector, the name itself is telling that the collector roads will collect traffic from all the local streets, subarterial roads and diverge. Conversion and diversion of traffic will happen in the collector roads. They provide access to the residential and commercial areas. They have moderate traffic volume, less traffic volume than arterial and subarterial roads. Next, local streets. We all know local streets. This is the end street to our residential buildings. Like they provide direct access to the properties. They have low speed and low traffic volume. These are not meant for through traffic. The straight traffic will not be there. So this is the urban classification of roads. What are the classifications we have discussed? If we go back and see, like the classification is first one based on the weather. The other one is based on the paved surface or unpaved surface. The next one is based on the surfacing of the road, based on the carriageway. And we came to the Nagpur road plan classification, which is the most acceptable classification, like national highway, state highway, major district road, other district road and village road. Then we came to the Bombay road plan, in which the classification of roads has been done as primary system, secondary system, tertiary system. Okay, primary system we introduced expressways and national highways. In secondary system we introduced major district roads and state highways. In the tertiary system we introduced other district roads and village roads. After all this, we came to the urban classification of the roads, which will happen inside the city. Urban classification of roads will happen with arterial roads, subarterial roads, collector roads and local streets. Okay, this is the entire road classification. These are the types of roads which we will find generally in India. Okay, after the classification of roads topic, we will move to the next topic, like road patterns, road network patterns. Okay, road patterns or road network patterns. See, in the first slide of, in the last series, we have discussed like the entire combination or group of roads, it is called as network. See, each road should be connected with the other to reach from one point to the another. Here the point is how to connect these roads. We cannot just straightly go and connect all the roads with an improper format. So there should be a proper orientation of the roads in which the roads has to be connected. It is known that conglomeration of multiple roads form a road network. Mixing of all different roads will form a roadway network. This pattern or orientation is very important, which will shape the roadway network and which will differ extensively. Okay, there are different types of the roadway networks or roadway patterns, whatever we call. If we can see, there are different patterns. See, rectangular or block pattern, radial or star and block pattern, radial or star and circular pattern, radial or star and grid pattern, hexagonal pattern, minimum travel pattern. Pattern is nothing but the orientation or the shape in which the roads are built in that particular locality. How the roads are connected with each other. That is what our topic is. The layout of the road network on the ground is known as road pattern. Understood? The layout of the road network on the ground. How the network is seen. That is called as road pattern. The choice of road pattern, there are so many patterns. Which one we have to choose? That is more important, right? Which is the choice of road pattern depends upon layout of town showing industrial, agricultural and production centers. Based on the production centers, industrial centers, terrain and topography, how the terrain is there, topography and choice of the planner, which road will be better for that particular city or particular state. They will see. Okay, we will see how these patterns look like, right? See, first one, coming to the road patterns like rectangular or block pattern. If you can see, this is the most easy way of constructing the roads. Streets and roads are formed in the form of grid. Grid is nothing but a square of same size, all, or rectangular blocks running perpendicular to each other, forming grid or a block. Okay, these are rectangular blocks. Merits. Okay, merits are nothing but what are the advantages of this kind of road network. Well, one is easier to construct and maintain. It is very easy to construct and maintain. Easy to maintain and understand. The pattern can be very easily understood. There is no confusion, right? The road numbers are given 1, 2, 3, 4. We can easily travel from one other to the other. The demerits are like disadvantages also are there for this method, like as vehicles meet at opposite directions at intersections, so safety is an issue. Here the vehicles will meet in opposite direction, so collisions may happen. It takes longer time to reach the center of the area. If I have to travel from center of the area, from here to here, all these things I have to travel. So this is the major disadvantage of rectangular or block pattern, right? Next, coming to the radial patterns. Radial is nothing but it will start from center and diverge in the different parts of the city. That is the main concept of radial pattern. Radial and block pattern, radial and circular pattern, radial and grid pattern. These are the three patterns which we have in radial. We'll see with the figures. Next. First one is radial and block pattern. Radial roads originating from center of main business area, and then block pattern of roads were planned in between radial main streets. See, first it will origin from the center will be there. From center the roads are origin and they are arranged again in block pattern. Again they are arranged in block pattern. Again they are arranged in block pattern. That is a major concept of radial and block pattern. These vehicles face each other less than block pattern. This reduces the level of congestion at the primary bottleneck location. This will reduce the level of congestion because the vehicles will be diverged from one place. So this Chandigarh city, we all know that adopted this pattern. Next, radial and circular pattern. Radial and circular pattern. If you can see the figure, it will start in the center and again it will form in the concentric circles. Radial roads originating outwards from the main business area was connected with concentrating circles, circular roads. More considerations in terms of safety. If we can see, the safety is the major concern and safety will happen in the radial and circular pattern. What will happen from the major business center? The roads are first originated. That is a radial pattern, we all know. Radial pattern is nothing but from center all roads will be diverged. Okay, after diverging, they are again coming into concentric circles. If that is the radial and circular pattern. Next, radial and star pattern. What is this? Radial or star pattern. Nagpur plan was based on this pattern. Nagpur city also followed this pattern. Radial pattern plus grids in between them. This radial, they started in the center, diverged first, that is a radial pattern. Again they are forming grids. If you can see, equal grids are formed in the pattern. Radial or star and grid pattern. This is the radial and grid pattern. Okay. Traffic signs, pavement markings and lighting should be adequate so that the drivers are aware that they should reduce their travel speed. Less speed will be happening in these roads. Less speed will be happening in this type of pattern because traffic signs, we have to move from one. Again, a grid is a closed one. So there we have to take care of the pavement markings and lightings. See, I hope you understood the differences between radial and block pattern, radial and circular pattern, and radial and star pattern. Okay. Next, hexagonal road pattern. If the entire area is provided in a network of roads forming hexagonal figures. Hexagonal figures are there so that the entire road network will be in that pattern. Next, the last one is minimum travel pattern. In this road pattern, city is connected by sector center. See, the travel pattern is decided based on the shortest path and shortest time. Okay, with which we will reach in the shortest time and shortest distance. That is most important. So that is a minimum travel pattern. The advantages will be like these types of potentially serious crashes essentially are eliminated, because when it is shortest time and shortest distance, mostly there will be more safety, more things will happen, more safety will be there, more comfort will be there for the passengers, so less accidents will be there. What are the limitations of this? More majorly in this minimum travel pattern, it will be connected from the center. A center will have all the locations like sector center, suburban center, neighborhood center, by which road is required minimum to connect to the city center. The others will be connected with the city center. All patterns like commercial, residential, land uses, offices, everything will be there in the center. It is connected, right? Limitations of this pattern is traffic signs, pavement markings again. Lighting should also be adequate. Intersections can be especially challenging for older drivers. In this, the intersections will be challenging for older drivers. The aged drivers will have challenges in facing the intersections. So this is the minimum travel pattern. So if we can understand different road network patterns, the radial and block pattern, rectangular or block pattern is one kind of pattern. The other one is radial and block pattern, radial and circular pattern, radial and grid pattern, and hexagonal road pattern and minimum travel pattern. These are the travel patterns. Next, conclusion for this is like transportation is essential for economic and social development. In the first series and this series, we have understood that transportation is essential for economic and social development, and road development has evolved from ancient pathways to modern highways. India has more major progress through various road development plans and organizations. In the first series, we have discussed about various road development plans like first 20-year, second 20-year, third 20-year road development plans. And proper road planning and classification helps in efficient traffic movement and connectivity. That is more important. See, in the classification of roads, that is, the speeds will be discussed, decided, and all the safety measures will be taken care. Okay, thank you.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe VNR Digital Learning Resource YouTube channel.